Oh, nice catch.
Got 2 yards on that play on a little flat pass.
Looks at it, thrown a little high, but you're right. He went up and grabbed it.
I would say this is Dunwoody's first down of adversity. We've got a 3rd and long here. Well, they're calling it second.
Bring up second down.
Yeah, we got the first down on that run.
That's right. We're good. We're good.
Got trips to the wide side.
Pierce keeps it.
Oh, nice. Right up
down
the
the
middle.
seam.
Really got out in the corner. We've been pounding the flats for the last 3 games. And that was the first time we really hit that receiver going down the seam route.
Right down the hash marks.
Really wise choice by the quarterback. You know, that was not his first read, but that was the most open read. He found him. He got him the ball. First and goal. Here we are again.
This might be fun. Looks like that playbook is wide open.
We got our H-back stacked inside. Typical run formation for Dunwoody. But we're going to pass. A flat pass.
To Painter.
Painter does a nice job of getting 4 or 5 yards on that down to the 4-yard line. Looks like we got our student bodies moving in with their superhero outfits. That's great to see. That's the theme for tonight. Don't know where our cheerleaders are. I have to say it's disappointing that the Dunwoody High School cheerleaders are not here tonight to cheer on this team. I'm not sure what the cheerleaders could be doing on a football game night. Oh, we fumbled the ball.
Ball's out. Did we get on it?
Great. Fell on it there, so we're going to have a 3rd and 5 from the 5.
We kept it, okay. I think that did that.
Looks like the fish is still
It's a little bit of a scrum still.
Still scrambling. And the Red Devils recover.
Red Devil ball. That's all right. That's all right. Defense going to put their ears back.
That was our first mistake of the game, obviously. Fumble on the 5-yard line. 5:16 to go in the first quarter. Dunwoody's up 8-0. We've got them pinned back right on the, let's call it the 6.
Yeah.
I think the boys from Hazard County might be.
Yeah, I think this is the time.
Time to cut loose those Luke
Go
boys.
get 2 points of your own.
The Druid Hills cheerleaders are getting their crowd up and going. We're shuffling our defensive line. Single high safety. Anticipating the run. There's a penalty.
Whistle blows the dead.
And we stuck him at the line of scrimmage, but there's a false start on the offense. That'll be half the distance. Let me tell you, they're lucky to get that down back because Jackson Wilcox had filled the hole.
Going to put it on the 3-yard line. I say you send 10. What do you say, baby?
Grit splits.
Send 10. The dinner bell's ringing.
The Wildcats' defense is open.
Hey, Susie, I see you say you can barely hear us. I'm going to turn the mic up a little bit. People complain that we talk too loud, so.
And too much?
Yeah. So let me know if that helps.
All right, looks like they're in a run formation with Big 88 in the backfield again. No, but they play action pass.
Oh, wow.
And they throw it out to him for.
That was a gutsy catch by 88. Yeah. Got him out of a little trouble, but still.
Can you, hey, Dave, can you hear us all?
Inside the 10.
Tackle by Wilcox.
All right.
That's a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 10.
So it'd be 3rd down and 10.
2nd and 10. We're playing a 4-man front, walking everybody up. They're looking to throw it out in that flat.
Good catch. What a spectacular catch.
He does
like
make
a first
nice
down.
catch.
He goes up and gets it. Number 3. High pass, but he was able to go up. 2 hands, bring it down for a first down.
First down for the Red Devils.
All right. It's working now. All good.
That was well defended by Dunwoody. Just a really nice catch.
Oh, we got him in the backfield that time with a big hit.
Probably lost a yard or 2.
There is now. There is. I can see it.
George on that one.
Yeah.
I think that was led by number 12,
Oh, and
Noble
Mixler.
Butler.
No one can
No
hear
Mixler
him.
sound?
No one can hear in Mixler.
And barely hear us on YouTube.
2nd and 11.
Well, this is what you get for coming here at 5 minutes before the game starts.
All right, they're still in that
We're
run
optimizing
formation.
our audio quality.
Do a little swing pass to the wide
shuttle
outside.
pass.
Nice
Nice
hit.
tackle. Nice step up and tackle.
That was number 9
Harrison Martin.
Harrison Martin on the tackle.
with a
Well
nice
done.
read. Nice read to come up and fill that. So now we got a 3rd and 9.
Yeah. Hang on. Here we go. All right, we're going live now with Mixler. Yeah. It's live now.
All right, so they come out. They've got their 4 wide offense. This is their passing formation.
3rd and long.
We're 2 deep safety. Quarterback likes to throw a high arching pass. There it
Oh,
goes.
he,
Must
lollipop,
have been
take it out of the sky.
Good defense. Good defense. The quarterback really likes to throw a timing pattern. He really likes to throw a high arching pass where the receiver has the opportunity to high point it. The good news is our defense will have time to respond to a pass like that. So
I mean, that thing just fluttered
yes.
in space.
Hey, real quick, guys, we didn't get to name the starting offense and defense while we're at it. Let's jump into that while they're punting. Starting on defense, since they're on the field, we got Julian Madison, number 24, 31, Andrew Ainsworth, 13, Luke Cole, 52, Drayton Koss, 12, Noble Butler, 55, Rhett Hesprich, 9, Harrison Martin, 25, Michael Lowenstein, Max Gus, 41, Jackson Wilcox, 44, and
We
number
got
11, Reed Neal.
Yeah, I know that Julian's out, so we got Ainsworth there, and then we got 16 playing our other corner. Who's 16?
I don't have him on my roster. We may have had a change in jerseys.
Maybe a call up from JV. I know we're a little thin at cornerback tonight.
Little shout out to Griffin Couch, homesick. I know he'll be back in a couple days. He's miserable he can't play. But, buddy, there's one thing football will promise you, and that's adversity, right? So we know you'll be back stronger than ever early next week. You're cheering on those Cats, hopefully on Mixler. Or
All right, so who
YouTube.
scored our first TD? I missed that. Was it Danny Bowden?
No, that was Matt Pierce
Matt Pierce.
on the run.
All right, we've got 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. Looking to throw the ball.
Back, right
Full
flat.
screen pass. We got
Comes in,
see.
collects it. There's the river dance.
Another 10 yards. It
He
looks
literally
like.
made
Yeah,
2 or
good
3
9
miss.
yards.
2 or 3 miss. It's probably 2nd and short. Probably less than a yard. Let's see what kind of mark we get.
2nd and 1. This is
Okay.
a fun down to play with.
Entire playbook on 2nd and 1.
We're going to bring trips out to the left, have an isolated receiver to the right, single back. They're rushing 4, 2 linebackers. They're playing a double high safety.
Drops back, fake pumps, floats to his left, goes up.
Oh, well defended.
Good defensive play.
Good DB play there.
It was well defended by Zachary Manning.
Max Q tried to go up and get it, but good coverage by the DB.
I'll tell you what,
3rd down and 1.
hats off to Malachi there. Really did a nice block on a big, strong defensive end that got Pierce to the outside where he could make that throw. That defensive end has quite a bit of size, and Malachi really did just stick it to him. 3rd and 1. We're going to give it to Malachi. There's a first down.
Smash mouth right up the middle.
Nice 4 yards.
That's playing no games. That's give me the first down, and then we'll regroup. First down first. Outstanding. We're not huddling, folks. We're going straight there. We got our H back in. They got 3 linebackers looking to stop the run, but we're going to break it. We
Why
go
not?
again for 8 yards.
Why
Another
not?
8 yards from Malachi.
The deuce.
About 7 yards.
The deuce.
2nd down and 3.
We are running like a modified hurry up, right? We're ready to get this done.
Refs are calling timeout.
Have we mentioned the bigs up front yet?
No, we haven't.
Hey, let's do that. Left tackle, Weaver. Left guard, lower. Big Jamie Davis at center. Going to touch the ball every snap. Right guard, Jaboris Williams. Right tackle, Julian Daisy.
feature
Of course, Painter holding down the tight end spot
Meadow Creek
and doing a number of other things.
tonight. 3 games on the agenda
Versatile.
for the Cavs next Friday night. Dunwoody is slated to collide with
Hey.
Northview at
Got a minute and 39 left in the
Hey.
first quarter.
Huge test against McEachern.
There we go. Dunwoody up 8-0, buck 39. We got a second and 4. Druid Hills called timeout, trying to get their defense to regroup.
What are you liking so far, Gusto?
That the refs came.
That's a plus, right? The things we take for granted.
We take it for granted.
take it for granted.
Where's that box? What's in that box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
I'm the man in the box.
Oh, it is. Sorry.
Thought you were the man in the mirror.
That too. I'm going to make a change.
Gotta
Little
be-
shuttle pass to Bowden.
Nice
Around the
read,
right
nice
edge.
block.
Little jitterbug move.
A little more river dance.
It's
We really
6-7 yards.
Now this is unique, folks. We came in with 2 tight ends. First time I've really seen us run that this year with 20 and 15. That's really more of a dual tight end offense. Now we're keeping 20 in there as a running back.
First and 10 on their 24. The give.
That's Cameron Starza. I'm sorry I butchered his name, Mom
You're
and Dad.
responsible for that pronunciation because
But-
I can't do it. I practiced 100 times.
Cameron Iristorza.
Cameron came in the first game, and he had a great
He
first
did,
game.
yep.
He's an exciting player to watch. He's just a 10th grader.
So many of these players have come up through the junior Wildcat program. I know all 4 captains played on that first Wildcat team in that 7th grade year, and it really has caused us to have a lot of depth.
And off to Kendrick.
And we're good.
Pierce keeps it.
What a
Right in the middle. Touchdown.
Touchdown!
Danny Bowden on the
14
score.
yards.
Porter
three.
Allison.
Oh, no,
Porter
sorry, it was
Allison.
Porter.
They found Pierce kept it, rolled right, found Allison up the seam, walked it in.
You're absolutely right, Curtis. That's the second time we've hit that seam route tonight. We really haven't hit that seam route much this year, so that's a new wrinkle to this offense. We're going for 2 again. We got Painter going for 2, and he walks it in. Oh,
Wow,
and a late hit.
come on now. You
A
can't hit
late,
2
late
yards
hit.
in the end zone.
40 extra points.
I thought they said the ref showed up.
51 seconds left in the
All right,
quarter.
51 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dunwoody's up 16-0. We're still waiting for the cheerleaders to show up. I'm not sure if their bus
Any
got caught in
moment
traffic.
now.
Hey, but the hard hats are here. I'm kind of proud the students showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they're in their themes and their superhero
Yeah,
themes.
it's great. Students showed up, and our hard hat group is a pretty rowdy, loud bunch. It's good to see them.
You almost wore the same thing, didn't you, Gusto? That would have been a little
Well, the
awkward.
reason why you said that, Curtis, is the superhero theme, and one of them's dressed up as Dave. So
Oh, that right, right.
Well,
it makes sense now.
Not all heroes wear capes. That's what they say.
That's
That is
true.
what they say.
Do we need another hero?
No.
Okay.
And, once a king, always a king, but once a night is enough.
All right, Christian Lee on the kickoffs. That's a little bit of a shake-up for us.
It
right?
is. It is. Trying some new things out.
Christian Lee's just a sophomore.
Oh, we got a good foot into that one now.
Yes,
big
we
leg,
backed him
big
up
leg
all the way
inside
to
the 5.
Looking for a hole to run through. Get around.
Pursue.
Got a
pursue.
little bit of the outside.
All right,
We
now
get him.
close it down. We get him back to 20.
And we got a late flag coming way in from left
Wow.
field.
Wow, yeah.
What'd
really,
they see?
Really late.
What'd
It,
they
it
see?
has to be a block in the back because he cut it against the grain. I couldn't imagine it being anything else. Or what they refer to now as the blindside block.
That was a good takedown by our number 6, Ito
Ito.
Yadid.
He played on that 7th grade team.
Yes, he did.
He
So-
is
so
a
we're-
senior.
So we're seeing a lot, when we talk about those junior Wildcats, especially on offense, on those skill position players, so much of that timing is there because they've been playing together for 3, 4, 5 years. And with the first year now being seniors, we're really beginning to see that program bear fruit.
It's amazing, right? That foundation.
Well, I got to ask the question, did they have a pregame meal today?
No, they did not.
They did yesterday. I heard Nukes brought a good dinner for them.
Nukes did their job.
Yeah, Nukes did their job last night. I heard it was good.
All right, so they're going to start off on the 11-yard line. We've played the whole game on the Druid Hills side of the ball. And they're going to run it up the middle with a little bit of a
7.
bounce. We get a nice tackle on him. He gets a good 4-yard gain, probably their best run play of the night.
Andrew Ainsworth on the corner. Andrew is-
Ainsworth.
He's
and
a
Luke on the
sophomore.
stop.
And, man, Andrew's made some big tackles this year. It's exciting to see these sophomores really rise.
They got
to
a
the
good
occasion.
5-yard chunk out of that. Let's call it second, maybe a long 5.
Yeah, we're under 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. They're coming out in their pass-looking offense. We're under 5 seconds. 2 seconds.
They're going to let this thing run down? Looks so.
There
All right.
you go.
And that is
Going
it
into the
for
second
the
quarter.
first quarter.
Flip the field on us.
16-0, your Dunwoody Wildcats.
Well, I know that heard that there may have been some audio issues earlier. We apologize about that. Normally on Friday nights we're here ready to set up and go, and it was really a game time decision whether or not we were going to get this broadcast game in tonight, just with all the moving parts everybody has. So certainly appreciate your patience. If you're out there listening, please use the subscribe button. The subscribe button. Why don't you tell them all about that?
Yeah, that subscribe button helps us, folks. More and more we get, the more we get paid, or we don't have to pay YouTube for this. So all you family, all you friends out there, if you're watching us on YouTube, just go down to the right hand of your screen and click on subscribe so we can keep broadcasting for you all.
And if you do subscribe, you can use the chat function where your chats, your shout-outs from where you're coming in from, or what questions you may have show up on the screen. If you want to cheer on your favorite player, all that is available to you if you subscribe.
Doesn't have to be football related. We'll take on any topic.
I heard we had a listener and a watcher from
Turkey.
Turkey? Wow, I was thinking we had somebody from Alaska. I thought that was
Hespich
far.
is traveling worldwide. He like Pitbull. He's going global. Hey, is that the same soccer players in the distance from yesterday? Did they ever go home?
No.
I think they're still playing.
Okay.
Second down and about.
They're going to be dancing in the
Let's
dark
go.
here.
Let's go
in a minute.
All right,
defense.
they're going 4 wide. Looks like they're going to try to throw the ball here, and they do. He misses him on that down and out. Like I said, his strength's going to be throwing more of that downfield pass, not the down and outs and not the crossing patterns. So we've got a 3rd and 5. Now that was number 4 at quarterback. They pulled him out, and they put back in number 2 at quarterback.
And the deflection.
So they are mixing them up, huh?
So a lot of these third down situations, they'll pull Max Gust out and put in Zach Pauling. He's number 16. Zach's a
there
junior,
we go.
pretty good athlete, plays baseball for Dunwoody as well. Shortstop.
Little platoon duty.
Looks like the grill's fired up.
Yeah. It's an unusual smell.
Uh-huh.
Some of you may be more familiar with it than others. Oh, we got some pressure in him in the backfield.
He had no time.
Had some good pressure.
Now
up
they're
the
going to
middle.
throw a flag.
We got a couple of flags here.
Because
So
out here they were kind of mixing it up a little bit. Saturday night's all right for fighting.
yeah, we got Ainsworth and his receiver up against number 2, Vitron Cade. Not sure who they're going to call that on the right side. And then we had some shenanigans going on the left side. So there's a lot to dissect here.
They
So-
just had a minor disagreement out there, you know.
But Dunwoody's still up 16-0.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
It really feels like an extension from the Chamblee game. Just really coming in and
Yeah.
dominating.
You know, just like it was against Chamblee, we're controlling the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball.
You never know when you throw kids a curveball like last night. You don't know if they're going to show up a little flat. I'm convinced that did not happen to this Cats team.
I'm not sure if they just picked up both flags, but we've got a 4th and 5 from inside the 20, and Druid Hills is going to punt. And let me tell you something, folks. This Druid Hills team is better than what they've been in years past. They've come in undefeated. They're 2-0-1. They beat a 7A program. So what Dunwoody is doing here is good. I want you to know that. We're playing a quality opponent, and we're instilling our will.
Bowden back deep.
That's
snap.
We're going to get that for the night's over. We're going to get that one for the night's over. Look at him, Bowden.
Oh, it falls out.
And we fumble it, but it's a muff punt.
It's a muff
was
punt,
Yeah,
but
we
it will
muffed
be red
that one.
devil ball
At
at about the 45.
He had trouble tracking it.
You can't track those punts, man. They're coming down at you like a screwball.
Yeah, that was a wobbly kick.
That's a knuckler coming down on you.
Well, that's the second time tonight we've had a self-inflicted harm where we put the ball on the ground, and Druid Hills has recovered it.
Red Santa Fe.
So now their situation has completely changed from being inside the 15 now out to midfield. This is as far as they've taken the ball tonight.
1-1. You left your flashers on.
Did he say there's a flasher?
At the 50-yard line.
Oh, yeah, they call him the streak. Boogie that, boogie that.
All right, so they're coming in with two backs. It looks like a little bit of a run formation, or maybe just max protect. And they are going to run it. We hit him in the back.
Ball's out. That's what I wanted. Let's get in that turnover battle.
That looks like a Dunwoody turnover.
Let's get in that turnover battle. That's what I want to see.
25, Lowenstein up with it.
Lowenstein.
Lowenstein's taking that one home like it's ready for Hanukkah.
He's going to do a couple laps. He's on the track.
I heard you guys talking
Michael
earlier.
Lowenstein.
Hesperich is back out there in Turkey. It's 3 a.m. for him watching this game. So
Nice.
that's commitment. That's almost as
What's
committed.
up, Big Daddy Hesperich?
Almost as committed as we are.
Almost.
1st and 10 on their 32.
It's 3 in the morning and the phone's ringing off the wall. All right, here we go. We got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. They're coming out with that standard 4-man front, showing us 2 linebackers, single high safety. So they're giving us a little bit of something downfield with that single high safety. We're going to go in motion. Get the ball in the middle.
Takes it off tackle, spins.
I tell you what,
12 or 13 yards.
last week he was averaging 7 to 8.
I'm
Tonight
telling
he's
you,
averaging
man.
10 to 12.
Crenshaw's a first down factory, baby. Time to make the donuts. 1st and 10. We're in the red zone. Pierce shotgun, pumps, dances to the right.
A little bit of trouble looking to get rid of the
Good
ball.
decision, good decision.
Was he outside the pocket? That's going to be the question. Looks like he was. No flag on the
Yeah, I
play.
thought he got outside the tackles.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Dunwoody's up 16-0.
We got Luke Phillips' grandparents are listening from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, wow, the Motor City.
Yeah.
Luke Phillips, another one of those 7th grade inaugural Dunwoody Junior Wildcats. Come up through the program to having an excellent start to a senior year.
Yeah, exactly.
He and Luke Cole both played for the Junior Wildcats.
2nd 10. Shotgun.
Looks like we're going to run it.
Crenshaw again.
We pulled a lineman there. We just did a really nice job of getting 8 yards on a 2nd and 10.
3rd down and about 2 for the Wildcats.
No, they're going to call it about 3.
He's just running the rock hard now. All right, we got 3rd.
And this is so different for Dunwoody. Dunwoody can effectively look to run the ball here or pass the ball here. The playbook is wide open. We're going to look to run it.
Nice little jump, little step.
All right, give us a spot.
Looks like they held
Looks
us,
like
so
it's
it's
got
going to be
first
4th
down.
and 1.
Oh.
But I think this is certainly a place where you go for it, unless you want to work on your field goal team. With 10.5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Looks like we're going to go for it.
We got Julian Madison's
the
grandparents from Thompsonville, Michigan.
Wow.
We're all over the place.
Got a few guys up in Michigan.
Absolutely,
checking us out.
yes.
I think we got some of the Butler family out in Bozeman, Montana watching.
Oh,
He's got
scrambling
somebody
for a touchdown.
Oh, he caught it.
We complete the pass in the back corner of the end zone, but it was not in bounds. I think if he takes that ball and runs with it, he's got the first down.
He keeps it, I think he'll get it. But it was a pretty ball, just a little wide.
I think that was the first time I've actually made the camera go to where the ball went. That was the first time that's ever happened.
Well, like I
You're
said,
welcome.
I think that was some things that we're just really working on there, and really working on that red zone offense, putting that out there, looking to execute on the corner. So the turnover, we take them back inside the 15. They're coming back in, number 4 quarterback.
Go get the ball again. Hey,
It looks like they're coming in that run offense with big 88, as an H-back, kind of behind the guard. Coach calls into play. We're playing single high safety. We're defending the run here. They're going to pass it out to the flat.
He's got
He
some.
drops it.
Oh,
ball on the ground. All right. Did they run into each other in the backfield there? What happened?
He had some room, fellas.
He did. We had single coverage out there. Going that single high safety.
2nd and 10 on, I guess, the 12.
Let me hear my Red Devil fans out there.
All right, and we've got folks watching MP,
Wildcats
number 4 from Cumming.
Up and coming.
What's up,
Right.
people?
What's up, folks? We've got some complaints about the quality of the camera as well. So that's what you get when you get volunteers. we don't have a control truck out front. We're all standing in the stands trying to video this.
All right, so we've got a 2nd and 10 there in that run formation again. Going to do a little cross block, and we hit him in the backfield.
Ooh.
They faked it one way and tried to come back the other, but we collapsed the center of that pocket, and a big 4-yard loss there for 3rd and 14.
I'm going to go ahead and tell that was Noble Butler. We'll take that one.
Hey,
Absolutely.
special
Great job there.
special shout out to Megan Gentry, home with the new baby, right? Baby Charlotte and the grandparents listening to us.
That's
tonight.
right, born on Sunday.
What's up, guys? Congrats.
Born on Sunday. Coach Gentry, we appreciate you being here. All right, so they're coming out trips wide. We're playing a single high safety. They're throwing that high arcing
Nobody
pass.
home on that one.
Relon Cage did not get his head around.
That punter's going to be in the end zone. Let's go get some.
So that'll bring up 4th down to kick it down for the Red Devils.
All right, so looking to retain possession here on this punt.
We've gotten close a couple times. I said we go get it right here.
9 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the half. Dunwoody's up 16-0. Dunwoody's really dominated from beginning to end tonight. We've had 2 fumbles that have stopped us from expanding the score.
This has got to be better than the Texas-Alabama game, don't you think?
Easily. That's overrated.
Huh? It is. I know. Yeah, exactly.
God, we were there.
All right, looks like it's another short punt.
All right, stay
It's
away.
taking a Dunwoody bounce. Now it's taking a Druid Hills bounce. It looks like we're going to take over on the 35, the Druid Hills 35, 36-yard line. Deep in Druid Hills territory. We're going to come out 1st and 10. If y'all heard me mention earlier, this field here at Adams Stadium, the field is much better than what we have at North DeKalb. If you're listening to DeKalb County, we would like our field to be redone. I know it's got some holes in the turf, player safety. Speaking of player safety, none of the lights here seem to be encumbered by tree limbs, which we also have at North DeKalb. DeKalb County, if you're listening, please get out there and prune those tree limbs so that we have good vision for all the teams that use the North DeKalb Stadium.
Right on.
All right, so we're coming out with a little bit of a tight end offense. Bring a man in motion, running him to the short side. We're going
Shuttle,
to
back
sweep
to
to the short side to Bowden. He gets some good yards. Falls forward on the tackle, so that's good for 7.
Pick up of about 7 yards.
Yeah, let's go 2nd and 3.
Once again, Dunwoody's not huddling, and I guarantee you, come second half, this Druid Hills team is going to have their tongues hanging all the way out. We're really fatiguing them.
8 minutes, 28 seconds.
They're
in the
coming with a
quarter.
full
Give
blitz.
up the middle. Crenshaw, they saw it that time, kind of closed it down, might have got a yard.
Yeah, they had a full run blitz. They sold out to stop the run, so we only got a yard on that one.
3rd down is short.
I think they're playing into our hands. If you start selling out too much one way or the other with this offense and the players that we have. All right, now we're coming out in a passing formation, 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. They're still bringing it up the A-gap. We're going to bring a man in motion.
First drop back.
We give it up that A-gap.
Like Caden that time. Let's see where they spot this.
Was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up 4th down.
All right, here we go. 4th and 2.
4th down is short again.
I like it, though. Let's go get it.
They're bringing in a big defensive tackle, 55, taking out a linebacker. They've been blitzing those A-gaps, having some pretty good success with it. Last time we had a 4th down, we passed the ball. We bring a man in motion. We're doing a rush again.
Danny Bowden.
He finds a seam. He finds a seam. First down.
Great read.
Late
Flag.
flag.
Is it because they were hugging each other?
I'm not sure if that's dead ball or not.
might be a hit on Pierce right at the quarterback.
Okay. Roughing.
I don't know.
It was late.
Well, it was a pass. It's one of those plays where you bring the receiver in motion
Yep.
in front of the quarterback, and he kind of just does that little baby pass out front,
It's holding.
holding Dunwoody. That's
back.
a surprise.
So does that change the call now? It was 4th down and 4th and short.
Yeah, I mean, your defense is solid right now. They got nothing on the board. Maybe you pin them deep and let the D go score.
I think you go for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land where if you punt the ball and it goes in the end zone, you're only picking up 15, 17 yards.
Looks like we are going for it.
And once
Nope.
How about some trickeration?
Well, once again, I think this is kind of playing for the future. We're going to have to execute on that coffin corner punt at some time this season.
Got Owen Pettit back to punt.
And so here we go. Can we pin them deep?
45, 43-yard field goal. No, they're kicking them.
Look,
Punting it away.
looks like they're going to rush 10. They're coming after it.
Just punt this towards the corner, towards the sideline, let it roll.
Good snap.
And here's
Good block. Good
Right.
punt.
Nice punt. We get
We
a
got
little
it.
bounce.
Oh.
Came back on us.
Didn't get the bounce we wanted, but they'll still be inside their 30.
Real quick, guys, while we got a minute on the switch over, let's talk about some of these great sponsors we have in Dunwoody. We've got Ameriprise Financial, Stan Lowenstein, the AHA Connection with Audra Anders, Mellow Mushroom, Teen Meal they gave us. We got Barn, Cindy Stern there, Body and Balance by Michelle Ledford, Dunwoody Tavern, Andrew Galtieri, Chapito's Mexican Grill gave us a nice meal the first game of the season. Dunwoody Baptist Church, Gina Oliver, Dunwoody Methodist Church, Jonathan Sanders, and we'll get the next group on the next switch over.
All right, so they're going to come with a full house backfield again. 2 running backs with the quarterback in the shotgun. Last time they were in this formation, they passed, but they put a man in motion. They're passing again.
Take it.
Oh, the ball's up in the air. We had great
Threw it
defense.
in traffic.
Well defended.
Number 9, it looked like on the knockdown.
Uh-oh.
Their receiver gets up a little. Shake it off, Big Reed.
Should I tell
Harrison Martin defended that pass.
Should I tell an Alabama-Texas score or keep
Sure.
that to ourselves?
Let it roll.
10-3 Texas. Texas is driving.
Hook 'em.
Hook 'em horns.
Matthew McConaughey would be pleased.
He's on his bongos as we
Yes,
speak.
he is.
All right, they're staying with that
Improperly
2-back set.
dressed.
They're going to
Drop straight back.
running the screen. They execute on it, but we're right there.
Oh,
We
good
sniff it
tackle.
out. We sniff it out.
And that'll net about 3 yards.
Yeah, I probably got 2 or 3. Bring it up a third, 5 or 6.
Looked like a really good team tackle there.
I'm going to say Wilcox and Gust on that tackle.
There you go. All right, we got a 3rd and 7. We've had them behind the chains all night. All night. Looks like they're bringing in 4 quarterbacks, substituting out number 2 at quarterback. They were rotating a little bit,
Yeah.
depending on their personnel. Everybody look at me. So now we've got 2 in the backfield again. We got 2 to the wide to the right.
We're
1 to the
outdoors
left.
tonight, man.
It's
Isn't this
nice to
exciting?
be
Let's
outdoors.
Roast some marshmallows. Are you in the mood?
God, it feels good, though.
Doing a little read. They're getting outside. They throw that pass.
There we go.
Oh, and we knock him down. A big hit separates the receiver from the ball.
That was
Yeah,
Reed.
Reed.
Reed
If he does catch it, he goes nowhere because Reed was wearing his jersey.
Yeah, happy
He
birthday.
was there and hit him in the back,
Happy birthday,
knocked him
Reed
down.
Neal.
That's right.
Yeah, that was a pretty good present.
He's a 2 or 3 time Reed class. What is Reed 21?
He got that from his dad.
He had some
Hey,
potty
guys, what's
potty
the
training
latest
issues.
fashion with the leg tight down one leg, but the other leg exposed? Griffin's rocking that too.
Yeah.
Thinking
You
it's
know,
fresh.
my older son
fact,
did it,
Wilcox is doing it, too.
and I'm
Yeah.
not sure if he originated it or who he stole it from. But it's that and the untucked shirt.
All right.
So
Fair
we
catch by Bowden.
execute on the fair catch there. We're going to take the ball over right here on the 36-yard line.
We got 5 minutes, 35 seconds left.
Gus,
in the
how
quarter.
many pair of parachute pants did you own?
Well,
Tell the truth and the colors.
I just had one special pair.
Yeah,
Really shiny.
Did you have some Stacey Adams shoes too? Would you go dancing like Morris Day in the time? I can see you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
hitting the club.
Couple more sponsors before they snap this next one. We've got Atlanta Specialized Care, Tatiana Matthews. Atlanta Oral and Facial Surgery Center, Casey Moore.
All right, here we go. We've got tight end and 2 wide left. They're playing that A gap where they're going to blitz. We pick it up. We throw it deep down the field.
Make a play on it.
Oh!
Man, he
was
was
had to come
all
back
over.
and get it. That was good coverage. But Porter came back, tried to make a play on it, incomplete.
How about a nice?
We got another flag on the field.
Might be defensive holding.
How about a nice block by Malachi back there in the backfield?
It sure was. That's the second time he's picked up that rusher.
Oh, he got it. He picked up the blitz.
I tell you what, if they keep bringing that double A gap blitz, we're going to get them on the hash again. You know, hit one of those receivers right tight down the middle, inside the 2 hash marks there. If those linebackers are coming, it should be wide open. Well, we got defensive holding.
Well, they're
All right.
Well, they're marking that off. We got 48th Street Market. They'll be providing a team meal later in the season. David Goodchild Dentistry, Debbie. Jewelry Artisans, Jamie Kressel. Gallagher and White Insurance, Mr. White, Lee White. NFA Burger, providing some of those great burgers for a team meal. Kaplan Orthodontics, Yara Betancourt. Matt Italian also providing a nice team meal for us later in the season, as well as Nukes, which provided yesterday. Kids were well fed.
They take good care of us.
All right, so we got a 1st and 10 here. We're going to go with a screen pass. It's not there.
Defender got there a little early.
Yeah, he sure
but
did.
no call.
Looked like he was hanging on his back.
Yeah.
2nd and 10.
Hard to catch a ball when you got somebody hanging on your back.
Second down and 10 for the Wildcats.
It's a good strategy if nobody calls it.
All right, here we go. No huddle, empty backfield.
Looks like we got a trip stack.
Yeah, we got a quad stack.
Quad
Quad
stack
stack.
over
Wow.
there on the far side.
We're going to throw
There
a
we
screen
go.
to it. Oh,
They got
what a
blockers in
pass.
front.
Nice pass.
A great pass where we
Great
led
pass.
the receiver moving forward, but they did a nice job of defending against that diamond formation, if you will, where we had one man on the lead and then 2 set up behind him and then a third almost in a tailback position.
Yeah, their DB number 6 played it about as good as you could because we had blockers out in front. He's able to sneak underneath.
5:14 left in the half.
3rd and 8. They're blitzing the A gap and then they drop. We're looking to
Little
go
flare.
deep.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh!
nice pass.
We had it for just a second.
The ball was there. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Porter'd like that one back.
Yeah.
He's usually very solid hands.
Oh, he'll have a couple of those before we're done with the night.
Yeah, he usually makes up with a big play.
Our punting unit on the field. About 5 minutes left in the half. Still 16-0. Cats.
Got Owen Pettit back to punt.
Owen Pettit with the bright green shoes.
Is that what that is, man? I thought I was
They were
hallucinating.
magic last week.
Snap, punts away. They've got a return
Oh,
set up.
That's a
nice
good kick.
punt.
Great kick
kick.
and great snap.
They get it at the 20. They're bringing it out the field. Breaks loose.
We
at
got
the
it.
25.
We got him covered. We got him
We
covered.
get him out of
Swung out of
bounds right
bounds.
around the
Lassoed out of bounds at almost the 30-yard line where they'll set up shop 1st and 10.
Nice job, Andrew Ainsworth.
On the own 29-yard line.
Sophomore having a good game.
I think that's
Yeah,
his
he's
3rd or
been in a
4th
few.
tackle.
Yeah.
He made a good open field tackle last week. He's had a couple good ones tonight. Parents got to be proud.
Hey, they got the jam box down there in the student section.
They sure do.
Well, the cheerleaders
get it
aren't here,
moving.
so you got to.
I wasn't
gotta bring that
going to
energy.
say anything. So
And the Druid Hills cheerleaders are
Do
here.
you
though.
call them
Yes.
jam boxes anymore? Or is that so 80s?
no,
They're
it's
boom
still
boxes.
boom boxes.
boxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so they're coming out with a tight 2 formation, 2 receivers to each side. We're going double safety. A little bit of a
Throws
bootleg.
out.
Quarterback's in trouble. He throws it out to the flat.
That's
We
got to be a.
intercept.
Oh, my mercy.
Gordon dropped by.
I'm telling you, that was 6 points going the other way. We had that
Yeah,
in
we
the basket.
had some holding and we had a drop ball.
Southwest DeKalb Panthers lost to Westlake Lions 52-0.
Well, did anybody watch any high school football since we didn't have any last night?
Norcross Blue Devils.
I saw a little bit of the
What'd you see?
Parkview game. Parkview looked good as usual.
21.
I heard Norcross had a really big comeback. I think they were down 20-0 at the half. Came back and won it.
I heard Marist Academy beat.
Overtime?
Yeah, Marist Academy beat
Woodward.
Woodward.
Oh, that's a big win for the academy.
Yep.
Wildcats beat Chamblee Bulldogs 27-12. Robinson back again.
They throw a little flat pass.
Luke
Nicely
almost got
blocked.
his hands on it.
Pushed out of bounds by Reed.
Yeah, Reed
Nice job,
knocks
Reed.
him out of bounds.
Cade on the catch and run. First down.
They will move the chains.
Guys, is that their first down or their
I think
second?
it is.
That sounds about right, man.
I think that's their first one.
Tucker
Now
lost to
1st and 10 on their 40.
36-22.
4 minutes, 33 seconds left in the half.
Robinson back again.
Little shuttle pass to one.
Patterson.
Cuts it back.
Patterson looks for a hole.
Finds a little space, but not for long.
Some extracurriculars out
There
there.
we got a little bit of that.
No
Well,
flag.
That's fine, baby. This ain't tennis. Mix it up.
I think Ito shoving some kids around. Good for Ito.
I think that tackle was Luke Cole.
With rude intentions.
Woodard Academy War Eagles lost to the Marist War Eagles.
It's like second and about 7.
They're in that run offense, that run formation. Oh,
Don't
golly.
get the hard count.
They got us.
Got
they
the
got
hard
us
count.
jumping.
About
Just
3
look
or
at that
4
ball,
of us.
boys. Just look at that
Luke
ball.
is slapping another
yeah,
Luke.
Then they do that's customary. I've seen that
Yeah.
a couple times. You know.
Yep.
It's funny. I know those guys are as tight as can be, too.
Yeah, that's Skywalker and Cool Hand.
Yeah.
The 2 Lukes. But I like Luke's a hazard too, man. That's probably tops.
They're going to eat 100 boiled eggs later tonight.
Uh-huh.
All right.
With George Kennedy.
Tight as a snare drum.
They're going to try to
Give
run
up
that
the
ball.
middle handoff.
We
down.
close
Nowhere.
it down.
We hit them right there at the line of
Tackled
scrimmage.
by number 12, Noble Butler, and Jackson
Butler.
Wilcox.
Yep.
And Jackson Wilcox, he's just in on every
They
tackle.
saw that immediately and sat him down.
We got 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the half. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Druid Hills is having their best drive of the night.
You know, we mentioned this last night, but I think as this game wears on, we're going to wear them down. We've just got a lot more numbers and a lot more depth.
I mean, we've got everything really clicking, guys. Couple turnovers hurt us.
I like to watch number 21, Preston Cooper, in on this play. He's in, and, man, he's a hitter.
They're going to go for the pass. They're looking for that deep pass.
There's the
arching
lollipop pass.
Oh, he got it.
Find him.
That's exactly the type of pass that he throws, that high arching pass where he really tries to time it out, especially down that sideline.
Safety had pretty good coverage. It just was a perfect pass.
That was a nice catch by number 2, Braylon Cade.
Bulldogs lost to Great Atlanta Christian 31-7.
That has so much loft on it, though. You just think we're going to run under one of those before the night's over, right?
And
Well, if they throw it when we're in a cover 2, look out.
Yeah.
that safety position, you know, you're going to get it every once in a while.
So they got the double running backs in. Their best drive of the night. They're down in our 20.
And
Look at
Wilcox in
Wilcox.
the backfield.
Wilcox.
Wilcats saw it immediately, drops him for
Now we got another flag.
4 or
on the
5
field.
yard loss. Flag on the play.
Sideline warning, Druid Hills.
They lost 5 on
Right
that.
back.
Yeah, really, really nice, clean play by Jackson, shooting that gap,
There we go.
hitting that running back before he could really turn upfield. He was running laterally, and then he was looking at the stars.
We got about 2:18 left in the half. They didn't call penalty on that, right? Just a warning?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just first one's a
sideline
warning.
Okay, sideline warning.
Yeah, let's hope we can keep them out of the end zone here. Be nice to have another one of those big sacks.
They're staying in that passing formation, even though they do have the 2 running backs, a little bit of max protect. They'll either run a screen or throw it deep here. They're throwing it deep. Once again,
Got him.
Well, they scored.
yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
the same.
Another good
play,
pass.
number 2.
Braylon
All right,
Cade
boys,
again.
got to get back to work.
Minute 55 to go in the half. Druid Hills
Hey,
gets on the score.
Corner's beating himself up a little bit, but that was another very nice pass by Druid Hills quarterback.
Nice catch, too. Those two obviously have worked together. Good timing.
Well, it's where you just throw it out there high and in front of him and let him run under it.
Did I see they had a transfer, somebody from GAC? Maybe that's the guy from GAC that came in?
They did have a transfer from GAC. I'm not sure if that was him or not.
The portal's open? There's
the portal? It's a lot of NIL money over here.
It's down. It's up.
That's why even on special teams, you play 6 seconds.
Yeah,
you go get it.
Yep.
The snap was high. We could have blocked that with our shin if we just keep coming through the line.
Yeah, I think that'll certainly be a coaching point next week.
16-7.
All right, folks, we got ourselves a ball game here as we're winding up the first half with 1:55 to go.
Yeah, we gave them some life there.
Yeah, we really did because we'd had them under our thumb.
2 big passes. We had a penalty on that drive that kind of set them up for success.
1:55, though, plenty of time for us to answer before half.
Oh, yeah.
I think we got all our timeouts, too.
With Northview and Adams, Tucker faces a huge test against them.
Yeah, Josh, they do have some nice facilities over here at Adams. That scoreboard is just beautiful.
It's nicer than what we have at North DeKalb, and I can't quite understand why. You would think they would keep them all on par. But I'm not the athletic director.
Well, we'd like for you to maybe consider taking a role.
Can you moonlight as one?
How's your scheduling?
Can you hum me a few balls? All right, they're going to kick off here at the 40.
Little
Angle
pooch,
it
little
out.
modified pooch.
Reed Neal on the return.
He got some space.
Oh, he's still going.
Got a good
Nice
return
read.
there
Yeah,
out over the
rebound
40.
space. Probably got 15 to 20 out of that return.
Good field position for the Wildcats.
Yeah, he got at least 15. I'd say 17 or 18.
All right, let's we'd really like to see our offense work this 2-minute offense, execute, get down the field. We've kind of been bogged down, just a little clunky since we went up 16. I don't know if people were thinking it was, in the bag, but here it's time for us to separate again.
First down at our 42.
Learning how to win and execute from a player standpoint, that is a trained mentality. So we run it again, and they get us again.
They read it pretty much immediately.
Ball was out late, but
I think Caden was down.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They haven't stopped the clock. It's still running at 1:36.
Gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
We got a running back down. All right, we got an injury timeout. Everybody's holding their breath right now.
Is that Malachi?
It's hard to see if
That's Aiden.
Caden?
That's Caden.
Caden. All right, buddy.
Caden runs hard.
Hopefully it's a cramp.
Well, we gave him a little bit of life. You can kind of see a little more life out of the North Druid Hills team after that. Those 2 big passing receptions.
Yeah, I think we're going to see them throw the ball more and more.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's really the only area they can hurt you.
Yeah, it
right?
looks like it.
So just go defend that, right?
A good deal. We got
All
Caden
right.
up.
Caden's up, a little hobbled,
Hopefully it's a little
but under his
twist
own
and
power.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While he's walking off, Matt's had a pretty efficient day so far. He's right at 12. 12 of 19.
Wow, that's
So-
good. And a couple drops in there.
Yeah, a couple drops, too. He's moved well out of the pocket, too. He's had a couple of nice runs as well as been able to get out to the outside and execute on a few passes.
So we come to the line of scrimmage with a 2 wide right, 2 wide left, single running back. They are not blitzing the A gap. They're doing man-to-man. We roll
Here's
out,
right.
throw it. There's a penalty
Got a
flag.
flag on the
Comeback plays, a little comeback pass.
They threw it
Incomplete
normally
out of
where you
bounds,
see
flag
holding.
down.
He had Danny wide open down the
seam.
down the seam.
Yeah.
Danny found it, as he always
Come
does.
back to him.
Looks like it's against Dunwoody.
Yeah, looks like pushing us back a little bit. We got a minute 12. I bet they both like that play over again, though.
Folks, this Dunwoody team, very emotional win last week against Chamblee, and then thought they were going to play last night, get on the bus, get on the field, go through warm-ups, only to find out that refs have not been supplied, and then have to, lay around the house all day today, break that, that Friday night light cycle.
Did they even penalize them?
They may have declined the penalty, so it's 3rd and 10.
They wanted 3rd and 10.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So a little bit out of sync here.
Yeah, Josh, you've been around football a long time. You ever heard anything like that before?
The ref's not showing up?
Yeah.
No.
Out
Nice
the flats
flat pass.
open.
A lot of room.
Crenshaw's got room.
And he
Gets
Wow,
12 or
great.
13 for a first down.
Great run. We've got a minute 5.
I'll tell you what, that number 11 for Druid Hills has on yellow cleats, and I was thinking to myself, where are all those flags coming from?
well, I think our announcer said the same thing.
I'm in good company. All right,
Drop,
another
looks
little
to the
flat
right.
pass. Oh, we got him. All right, so we got
Porter,
5 yards
comebacker.
on the play. We're under a minute, 52 seconds to go. Looks like we called a timeout. That'll be our first timeout of the half.
We got it on about their 46 or 41.
Timeout charge.
Really a nice swing pass. The play before that one really led the running back in a fantastic job seeking out that daylight.
Hey, I will give this crew a good shout out. They've been doing a good job, and the clock person's right on it. We had some clock issues last week.
Scott doesn't want to talk about that.
Okay.
Our problem is
We're gonna bury that one.
I can't hear you guys. What?
Clock issues.
Oh, yeah.
we were just here a day too early. That's what happened yesterday. Now this feels good.
I think
now.
we came
This
in
feels
through
good
the
now.
outdoor.
Yeah. You were working part-time at a 5 and dime. Your boss was Mr. McGee.
All right, here we go. So we got 2 to each side. Got Malachi in there at running back, staying in our customary shotgun. We're stacking. That's a good call, Blake. Stacking those receivers because they are playing man-to-man. They're in a single high safety. They're blitzing off the edge. Oh, and we're in trouble. Ball's loose.
He held
on to it. All right.
Now, went ahead on Matt.
43 seconds.
I was watching the offensive line on that one. It just kind of looked like a broken play from the beginning.
Well, they had a delayed blitz off of a wide side blitz. Quarterback was looking the other way, so the blind side was in play, and they clamped it. Now, we did call timeout.
At our
43.
second.
Yep, second timeout, 43 seconds to go. We've got a 3rd and 11. Druid Hills has 2 timeouts. We're at midfield. A little bit of a precarious situation here if we don't get this first down. Druid Hills has demonstrated that they like to throw the ball. That's been their most efficient plays of the night.
They got 2 timeouts.
Yep. We score here. I think we make them one-dimensional. If we don't score here, I still think they're going to put the ball up more than they run it second half. Our offensive line is much larger than their defensive line. They're having to bring numbers to get to us. You would think that give us just a little bit of time. Somebody should be open downfield. All right, we got 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Ball's right in the middle of the field. They're bringing somebody on late.
Got a whistle.
Timeout. Druid Hills.
Timeout, Druid Hills. That helps us. They're down to 1 timeout, regardless of the result of the play. I think they only had 10 men on the field after that timeout.
Matt does have a luxury. He's got some pretty experienced offensive linemen out there, too. They've been doing a good job for him all night.
I think Pierce will start to pick up some running lanes on his own, too.
Yeah, he's had it. He's had it.
He's had a couple moments where you can probably just take it, go get 15. We got ice cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, man.
Throw me down some money.
You ain't got no ice cream.
I'm your ice cream, man.
Stop me when I'm passing by.
My. All right, here we go. 43 seconds to go in the half. We've got a 3rd and 12.
We've still got a timeout if we can get this first down.
We got 3 wide to the left. Keep in mind in high school on first down, so they're going to stop that clock till they set the chains. We get them.
Hard count.
Oh, my goodness, we'd look like we got them, but I guess not. Looks like they're rushing 4. No, they're rushing 5. They're coming out with a wide eagle out here on this defensive end, and they're blitzing the linebacker inside. really making that tackle.
Now
So
we're.
we jump.
Oh, goodness.
Flags all over. It looks like the Wildcats jumped.
That was just a little goofy.
Yeah, Owen Painter's got his hands in the air like it might have been the wrong count.
Well,
All right.
all of our receivers
Yeah,
moved.
some wires were crossed for sure on that one.
Well,
Curtis, we got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
My best mind just to watch old Bandit work the camera over here.
All right, so we're staying in that same formation, 3 wide left. They're bringing 5. We're going deep. We're open.
He's there.
We got it. We got it.
We knew it was there. We knew it was there, and we knew Porter would get him
Great
one.
catch by
Way to go,
We
Porter.
knew Porter would get him one.
That stops the clock. We went right down on a fly pattern, just straight down a fly pattern down that right sideline. Hit him in stride down there around the
I don't think you
17-yard
can
line.
place the ball.
It
any
was a
better
perfect
than
pass.
that.
37 seconds left. Clock.
They're bringing in defenders off the bench. We're snapping. We're looking at a swing pass to the
Crenshaw.
right.
Oh! He had some room, too.
Yeah, Malachi.
All right, stops the clock.
Malachi was thinking run before he caught
Yeah,
it.
you got to look it in, right? Got to look it all the way in.
Well, I will tell you, having watched Dunwoody's pregame, we are within range right now of our field goal kicker. But I know that we'd love to get a score. We've got 29 seconds to go in the half. Dunwoody's up 16-7.
They are doing a lot of
We
substitutions.
still got a timeout.
We
to
got a
use.
timeout. I mean, you can run the rock here, right? With
Looks
a
to be a
timeout.
little bit of our standard offense. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. They're blitzing up the A-gap. We're coming out looking. We're going.
Oh!
We got pass
There's the
interference.
flag.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
The defender had his back to the quarterback, never knew the ball was coming, and we were trying to throw a little bit of a back shoulder, and the defender just runs right through number 10,
You're
through him.
almost helpless on a short throw like that where the receiver's now
That's
trying
tough.
to come back. Your momentum's running right into him. The ref's going to see it every time.
So in high school, that should be a 15-yard penalty, not necessarily a first down, but in this case, if they give us full credit and don't go half the distance, we should have a first and goal with 24 seconds to go in the half. Still with 1 first down. The ref's marching it off.
Score 16-7 still Dunwoody.
Against the Red Devils.
All right, looks like it's going to be a 2nd and an inch. Not sure if they went half the distance there because we were inside
I
the
don't know what
20.
that was.
That moved the ball up to the 10.
All right, so we got
10-yard line.
2nd down. Oh, they hit us in the
they were
backfield.
waiting on it that time.
Timeout.
Timeout in.
We got 20 seconds, and we're
Shuttle
going
to Bowden, but they read it that time.
Fooled on that play.
We've done it 5 or 6 times, and that play they were waiting on it.
All right, so we got third and 7 here from the 17-yard line. In my opinion, this ball has to go to the end zone. Either we score a touchdown here or we preserve our position on the field and bring out a field goal unit to go for the field goal here if we do not get a touchdown. We don't have any timeouts left. A first down would work where they would stop the clock momentarily and give us the opportunity to spike the ball, but I have a feeling this will be a pass into the end zone.
I got to give a shout out to the cameraman tonight. He can't hear us, but it's a lot better than last week. That's for sure.
Well, I think if you're the cameraman, you don't want to dull your senses by being able to hear.
That's true.
Yeah. You
That's
gotta lock in, baby.
Maybe that's what happened to me last week.
Were your senses dulled?
I was dull.
All right, so we're going to go two wide, 2 left. So we're going to come out with a different look. We're going to make Druid Hills prepare for a different looking offensive formation.
See Caden Silstein getting loose out on the track out there. Good news for his parents.
Okay.
Ball is right in the middle of the
Third
field.
down and 7 for the Wildcats.
20 seconds to go, 3rd and 7. Snap,
Trying to get a score
good
before
protection.
There he is.
We're going for the end zone.
Go get it. There's another flag.
How could there not be a flag on that?
Wow.
Well, keep in mind, in high school
That'll bring
football,
up 4th down.
you can jab the receiver all the way down the field until the ball is in the air. So I think, that was
It looked like a carbon copy of the last one where the flag was
sure
dropped.
did.
Maybe they're going to let them
Wildcats.
All right, here goes
our
our
field
field
goal.
goal.
15 seconds on their own.
So a little indecision here, what we're doing.
We don't want to have a delay of game here, guys.
That would be bad.
We're keeping our
All right.
offense on the field. A little bit surprised by that, but we'll see.
Maybe try to draw them off. Get a little closer.
All right, so here we go. 4th down. 4th and 7. We're going to throw a floater ourselves.
Porter's up. He's got it. Touchdown. Give him 6.
What a catch.
Let me tell you, that's why the
17
coaches coach
yards.
and the announcers announce.
Hey, you got mossed.
That cornerback had him by the shirt, too.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
That's just
That
one of
was
those
a phenomenal
plays where it's
catch.
like, I'm going to bet my player's better than your player on this.
And he was.
That's what it's all about right there.
That cornerback said it's called assault, brother.
That's Porter's 2nd touchdown of the night.
What a great catch that one was. In traffic, back corner of the end zone. Not sure why timeout's being called here.
Do they want to go to the replay? Is that what they're doing?
We could use a replay.
Go down to the booth.
That's the last thing we could use.
Let me ask.
I could use something, but it ain't a replay.
Get the replay from New York.
Well, interesting enough that Druid Hills did use their last time out there for this extra point. We're up 22-7, 9 seconds to go. Now, this will be an untimed down, so we'll kick off with 9.2 seconds to go in the half.
Christian Lee was out there, too. It wasn't like we were pulling any tricks. It wasn't a.
Yeah, it looked like
And let me tell you what I'm excited about. I'm excited about this coaching staff, this halftime adjustments we're going to make. We've seen it the last 2 weeks. We saw it a lot last year where Dunwoody goes into halftime. The coaches make those halftime adjustments, and then we really pull away in the second half. What I've loved so far this year is our halftime adjustments have come with a level of physicality. All right, so we come out with the swinging gate. Looks like we looked over to the sideline to see if we're going to close it, and we do. We're going to go for the traditional extra point here at 22-7. 9 seconds to go in the half, but this is untimed.
One Painter on the hold. Christian Lee for the kick.
Snap, spot.
Oh, they got a hand on it. They got a hand on it.
No good.
PAT blocked.
That's something that needs to be worked on. That's 2 weeks in a row we've had some issues with just straight extra point. Before we get into region
that's
play,
an
I
area.
know the coaches will get that worked
It's
on.
an area they could work on. 22-7, Cats are up with 9 seconds on the clock. Let's get in your lanes on this kick cover team. Nothing foolish.
So do you kick it deep?
I like a little
I think you do.
pooch. I like a little pooch. I don't
Well,
want
they haven't
them.
returned it tonight
I
at
don't
all.
want them I don't want them catching it on the run.
I agree with you. Not necessarily, what do they call it when you dribble it down the field?
Squib.
Not the squib, but like you said, more of that pooch kick, that high archer where maybe they forced a fair catch it around the 25 or 30. I agree with you, Curtis. I think that is the play.
Relon Cade and Zach Mann.
9 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, you don't want to give them time to get a hat on a hat. So you kick it to that second level.
A little bit
This is
deep.
a little more than pooch, but let's get the cover on.
They're going to bring it up the middle. Oh,
There
we
we
got
go.
a big hit on him
Stayed
on
in
the
our
25.
And made the play. We got 4 seconds showing on the clock.
4 seconds left.
Number 30.
Nice tackle by number 30.
Wildcats
So that is-
22 and
That would be a Patrick Stevens making the stop.
Oh,
Mr.
Patrick made it.
Stevens.
Made a tackle. All right.
Went down there like a Scud missile.
I know his mom in the stands is happy to see it.
Uh-oh. She says hi.
Yo, Wendy.
All right, 4 seconds to go here. Dunwoody's up 22-7. You know, this is where we're going to stay in our classic four-man front with the Lukes of Hazard. Everybody else is going to take a little bit deeper drop. We'll have the linebackers dropping deep. We'll have the safeties dropping deeper.
I
4 seconds. They got one play to go 75 yards.
he's looking for that fly again, right? Throw the lollipop to the fly route.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
he's
they
gonna go
throw
out
a
in the flat.
screen.
All right,
Throwing us
all right.
off.
Let's get him on the ground. Let's go talk about it at
There
halftime with a 22-7 Dunwoody Wildcat lead.
So stay tuned and get your treat, your wing, your drink,
Yep.
and be ready.
Well,
for
folks,
the
we don't have a
second
band tonight. We don't have cheerleaders
half.
tonight.
Dunwoody Wildcats
But we got to do something even better, though, Josh.
But we got a lead tonight.
We do, but is today Reed's birthday?
Wednesday. Wednesday was his birthday.
Last Wednesday, he turned 18.
18.
So I got a real treat for the folks that are watching. I've got Reed Neal's player spotlight video where he does a fantastic impersonation of Coach Nash. It might
No,
be
he doesn't.
might be the last time he plays.
Excellent.
Actually, if we see this
Excellent.
this video. But Blake, you hit us with some stats.
I'll get you some here in just a
Oh,
second.
you got to add them up, don't you?
Well, I'll tell you, really proud of the way Dunwoody responded after that score. We knew we were working with a 2-minute offense. We wondered what we were going to look like there. We got that kickoff after their big score. Momentum had definitely swung, and Dunwoody matriculated down the field, scored a touchdown on a 4th and, golly, what was that, a 4th and 12, 4th and 13, over here on this right side corner. Really separated ourselves from Druid Hills going up to 22-7. Offense looked just terrific in the first quarter and that last drive. Defense played solid. Druid Hills did get a little bit of momentum through the air. I think we'll see a little bit more of that in the second half.
I tell you, these boys, last 3 weeks, I'm seeing a different level of mental toughness out of them. They get, if there is a mistake, a turnover, I feel like they get to the next play. They get their head in that next play. They shake it off. They keep coming. They can handle weird stuff happening like last night. Get here, warm up, listen to the national anthem, the band's in the stands, and you got to go home, return the next day. There's a certain level of mental toughness I think is pretty cool to see in these kids.
Yeah, guys, some stats coming out of that first half. Like we mentioned earlier, Matt Pierce has been really efficient. He was 16 of 26 for 122 yards, ran one in. And then Porter Allison scored 2 touchdowns for us. He had 70 yards of completions. And then on the offensive side, from a rushing standpoint, Malachi Crenshaw's got 67 yards.
There we go. Yep, really, we're running the ball at will in that first quarter, and then they started really blitzing those A-gaps, looking to shut down the run, and we responded with the pass.
All right, folks, we're going to go to player spotlight. So we're going to fade off here for a second, and we'll let you guys hear from Reed Neal. So let me see if I can get this thing teed up.
Reed Neal, strong safety, free safety, quarterback. All right, cool. So tell me, when did you start playing football? I started playing football in kindergarten. Started off with flag. I got into tackle football in first grade. You played at Murphy County, so you went to the Wildcats. So your dad was there, right? First team, yes, sir. Was it hard to play for your dad than other Wildcats? Yeah, definitely. Just because everything got broken down a little bit. All right, so tell me some of your experience about playing football. What have you enjoyed? What positions have you played? What you looking back over the years?
I've played pretty much everywhere. Running back, linebacker, safety, quarterback. My favorite lesson, I guess you could say, is just that there's always going to be someone better, bigger, faster, stronger, and that you can't just coast through it.
So what's your favorite position?
I really like safety.
Safety. Yeah. Over 14 play for. Excuse me, quarterback. Was that Murphy County?
I played on that junior Wildcats team.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. So what are some of the football role models or players that you looked up to? It could be Dunwoody or it could be anybody.
Lewis Team from Georgia, AJ Terrell on the Falcons, Ed Reed. That's about it.
Who are some of the teammates that over the years that have encouraged you to keep playing and working hard?
My brother, Jay Norris, and Clay, Zach Wickman, all them boys.
Yeah, so you played with your brother, so that must have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Get the feel with your brother.
Yeah.
Tell me some stories about that. What's your favorite story about playing with Jay Norris?
Well, see, I didn't play with him that much because I was still a little boy. I wasn't varsity level yet, but I just, when he wouldn't make a play, like when he would not do something on the field, I like being the first one to go over there and mess with him, but then it didn't go well for me a lot of times. But then it was just fun running out the thing with him, just talking about it every day to and from school. Like those car rides after practice are some of the best car rides.
Well, I know that he loves to watch you play and brags on you a lot, so it's pretty cool to have that older brother to do that for you. So what are some of your best memories of playing for Dunwoody and Coach Nash?
That fellowship Christian game at the end of the year was really fun. Big comeback. My sophomore year, just as a whole, was really fun. Kind of getting back in the building after COVID. I mean, we didn't really do that well, but it was just fun playing football in like a school environment. Coach Bassey in there, Coach Nash, really tried to get the energy up that year, all that.
Do you have any appropriate stories you can share about your teammates over the years in the game that you can?
Well, I'll just say that Carrington Tate is probably the funniest human I've ever met. He's the class of 2022. Just practice. Carrington and I weren't really friends, obviously. I mean, he knew I was because my older brother. But just sitting there and listening to some of the things he would say. And then on the camping trip, I threw a frog in the shower. And that's the hardest I've ever been punched.
So what possessed you to throw the frog in the shower?
Well, I was walking to the shower, and I saw the frog, and I picked it up. And I walked in there, and I was like, he's in here. And I'm like, yo, Carrington's in the back. He's like, go get Carrington. I was like, oh yeah, Carrington, funny, I'm gonna get Carrington. As soon as I throw it in there, everybody just rats. It was free. Well, the tower's at the top of the camping trip, and it just, I mean, not the towers, the shower's at the top of the camping trip, and it echoes, because it's like the only building. And he's just screaming, read up a book, yo. It's like, just wait till I get to your cabin. So I saw him come running out, I just ran. And I came back in my cabin. Carrington's a big dude. I mean, like, he was tall and strong, but I mean, he ate. All my food was gone. I was probably like 125, 130 pounds. Carrington probably had 150 pounds on me, 140 pounds on me. And so I come back, he's standing in the doorway. I ain't mad at you, bro. We cool. I went and dap him up. Suck. Right stuff, couldn't even breathe. That's my most appropriate.
Oh, that is pretty good. You don't do that again. So who's made the biggest impact on you in football? Like the coach, your parent, your teammate?
Coach Slater. He's still around, but he's not coaching this year. But last year, my sophomore year, those 2 years, he really got me right. Mindset, all that.
Yeah. What's a great memory now from now that you're a senior? Like, what's it about being a senior? Something to cherish.
Just like looking at some of the younger guys, like realizing they're so much how like we were back then, especially with sophomore class, they're a little bit more rambunctious than we were. But just like looking at them and thinking like how you thought about football, how they probably think about football, trying to change their ideology about it a little bit. Yeah. That and then just nobody ordered. Just good, just one.
The program's come a long way since you started.
Yeah.
So tell me a memorable play or a game that you were involved in. What are some that you think about a specific play or even an entire game?
Good or bad?
That doesn't matter. You tell me.
Bad Riverwood, good. That Arabian Mountain game, the scrimmage, that first scrimmage we had there was like so many people there. That one was really cool.
At Dunwoody.
Yeah, the entire end zone was like just full of people. It's like every play you made, it like you like felt like a ground show. But that was the most like fun game.
All right, so moving on to academics in school. Like, you involved in anything else outside of football in school?
I'm in some clubs, but it's like sports debate club.
Is that the one that Taylor's from?
Yeah. I'm in Best Buddies. That one's a little light on sentence as well, but no, not really.
Okay. All right. What is your favorite subject in school?
Definitely the social studies department. If I had to pick like one class, I really like human geography or AP US history. Those are my two favorites.
Who are your favorite teachers?
Gotta go with Mr. Forberry. Mr. Travis. Mr. Travis is a hard teacher, but he's a cool guy. Trying to think of somebody for this year. I don't really know my teachers that well yet.
That's all right. That's good. All right, so final question then. Any advice you give to younger players coming up through Junior Wildcats or
Take the workouts seriously, the morning workouts, the summer workouts. Pay attention when you're supposed to be paying attention. Don't be a bum so that when you get to your junior and senior year, you're just waiting around, waiting for somebody else to mess up so you can get in. Start making a change now so that other people
And I do have one final question. Can you give me a Coach Nash impersonation? Give me a prompt. Let's see. What was it that he did on mechanic? He did something on mechanic. Just weird about that.
Oh, so Jackson Wilcox, Julian Madison, Jaden Sanskill, and I went on a little adventure. It's this island, and there's dog tracks. Julian doesn't know what a bear track looks like. Jackson and I are like, it's a bear track. And Julian's like, yeah, I seen that. He's like, that's a bear track. So we get back to the camp. Julian and Jaden are tripping in the canoe. They're like, we're about to go home. Jackson and I look at each other like, we got him. So we get back to the camp and tell Coach Nash. Coach Nash is like, so the park ranger came over and like chewed Nash out for something. He was mad at us. And so Nash acted like he was all mad at us. So then he got in a good mood. And he was like, I just have to tell you something. He's like, he came over. I don't know what did it, but there's a deer that's been all kind of torn up. Claw marks all over it. You know, I've heard there's a bear track. Apparently some island, there's a bear on it. It's a mama bear. She's not happy. So I don't want anybody going out. You stay with a buddy the entire time. I can't have any. When y'all die, I'm losing my job. You know, I love to win. You know, I'll give my right arm to win. But when you die, because I couldn't live myself, especially some bear. So stay in groups too. You see a bear, just lay down. I'll leave them. Can't have nothing stupid happen.
Awesome. Well, good stuff. We'll have a great senior year, and we'll see you on the field.
kickoff. We'll talk about some of our great sponsors again. Got Fran Fuchs at Piedmont Bank. Want to thank her for her sponsorship. Jade Washington at Regency Centers. Kurt Swilly and Ann Fortenberry at Rock River Realty. We've got UBS, the Ledoyan family, part of the Wildcat Pride family. Village Orthodontics, Brett Friedman, Dr. Brett Friedman. And Waffle House, Jeff Cole. We all like some scattered, smothered, and covered, please.
Mm-hmm. Hey, is there any truth to pickle juice being good for cramps, fellas?
Yes, it is.
That works?
Yes. It's most of that sodium in there. And there's a lot of potassium as well.
Somewhat related, do y'all play pickleball?
I have
No, but I aspire to.
I got to get in the league, man. I'm planning on dominating.
Well, with your height
But
and your reach.
They tell me you got to
you
play
might.
first. I bought a racket. It's still in the cellophane.
You are a racket.
I am.
You got a tennis racket.
Hold
though. You
on
didn't
tight.
get the-
You got another half to go with this show.
Dunwoody's taking the sideline. Looks like they're warmed up and ready to go.
Yeah, we're going down to the last 5 seconds of the halftime.
I feel like it's an old person sport, though, is it not?
Well, it
Pickleball?
is.
Yeah, you don't
I
have to
think it
cover as much
was.
real estate.
I think it started, but
But now it's been.
yeah, they've got a professional league going on with some.
Hey, Scott, by the way, this just in.
We're old.
We're old.
It's our league.
We've aged into it.
What's that one they do on the beach now? Slam ball or whatever, where they're
Oh, I
bouncing off
can't.
this
Yeah, that's nuts.
trampoline. What is that?
You know, when you're twice the
Spike
age,
ball.
When
Spike
you're,
ball.
When you're twice the age of the scotch you're drinking, that pretty much means you're eligible for pickleball.
How's your day going when you find yourself like watching Cornhole on ESPN 8 at 2 in the morning?
Yeah, it's going pretty well. Yeah,
Well, aren't we on
I
the
thought you were
Ocho
gonna
right
say
now?
we're on the Ocho right now.
I thought you were going to say corn pop.
Yeah, that too.
All right, hey, here come the refs out for the second half.
We get them for both halves. Oh, this is cool. Wow.
So I didn't
I bet
realize,
somebody
I
called
didn't realize it was BOGO tonight.
Somebody must have called the athletic director.
Yeah, maybe somebody did.
There's our principal down there, Tom Bass,
He is very principled.
checking things out.
All right, looks like they gave us another 2 minutes to halftime.
Yeah,
Reminds me of that old joke about where the doctor tells the guy, hey, you got 2 weeks to live. And the guy says, 2 weeks to live? He says, it's going to take me 3 months to pay you. He goes, what the heck, we'll give you 6 months.
That was the one joke Josh knows that he can say on air.
Yeah, he's got a lot of jokes, that's for sure.
For all else, show up at Tavern tonight for the good stuff.
Got 2 shows.
Yeah. There'll be something about ants and pants. I don't know, but tune into that much later.
Hey, absolutely. So it looks like we are about to start the half. Got both teams going to their respective sidelines. Dunwoody's up 22-7. We will be kicking off to start the second half. And our prediction is we're going to see more passing from this Druid Hills team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will say this as well. I am seeing a little bit of lightning flashing. Hopefully we don't have a lightning delay. And also we are broadcasting from outside of the field house. So should it start raining, we may not be able to continue broadcasting. So just send that out as a PSA.
Where do you see the lightning? Which way is it coming?
Yeah.
Over that way. Well, I'll look at the radar.
The southeast
We
side.
do not want to get our stuff wet. It's the laptop's already fallen down in the stands once tonight, so just want to limit the damage.
Take a little
Oh, that's
moisture.
way off in the distance. I think
Good.
we're all right.
Very good. Good to hear. All right, the refs are coming out to the center of the field. I think they're calling for both teams. Coaches are getting their last words of encouragement to both teams coming out to start the second half. As I mentioned, Dunwoody will be kicking off.
What's the Bama score? Did you say? Do you have it? Bama? Do you have the Bama score?
I think
Bama
the
was down by
horns were up.
7.
All right.
And Tuscaloosa. Student bodies here in force tonight. Hey, and speaking of that, all the parents that came back out tonight, the students that came back out tonight, I know the players appreciate it. It's always more fun playing in front of a crowd. And the student section is in their superhero motif tonight, which is kind of cool. So just glad to see that level of enthusiasm.
It was on the other night, the original Batman, Michael Keaton. I think that's still the best.
I thought that was Adam West.
Well, yeah,
that was the original.
That's a good point. Yeah,
there's probably somebody before
about
him.
The 50s.
You know, there's always that guy in the crowd.
There's always one.
All right, there's a deep kick.
It's a
big
nice
leg.
one. That's a big leg.
We got him all the way down to the 5. Number 2, I'm not
Stay in
sure.
your lanes and make a play.
Oh, we got him at the 10.
And he's
we get him at the
down.
10.
Nice
that was
tackle.
Coop. Who was calling for
about the
Coop
11.
earlier?
I think Patrick
Preston
got back in
Cooper.
on one there, too.
Yep, P. Coop came in 21 with a nice tackle. That's the way to set the tone for the second half.
Those boys were shot out of a cannon getting down there in those lanes. Be Red Devil ball, 1st and 10 at about the 11.
Here we go, 1st and 10. The initial looks like we are going to play a 2 high safety. We'll see if we roll one of them up.
This is where you pop some pads.
I feel like we can get enough pressure with our front 4. You know, we are missing some players due to injury on that front 4, so we don't quite have the rotation. But, yeah, we are going 2 high safety, and they're going 2 receivers each side. Only one. No, now they're going to bring another back across the field, so now they're going to go 3, so we're going single high safety.
We know the play they like.
Oh, and they jumped.
They moved.
They jumped.
They moved.
Yep, it's on them.
We were coerced.
Back them up, back them up. Knock them back, way back. Let's go A back.
Jay Mills says, my dog Porter is balling right now with 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's right. True.
Back them up to the 6-yard line.
I guarantee you that D-line is smelling that.
Yeah, you make a statement coming out of half.
See that
right
Adams
now,
back
up
there.
22-7.
All right, quarterback, he's looking at over here. Close to the sideline, I tell you.
That's his go-to guy. We swarm him on the sidelines.
Yeah, so what they're doing, folks, is they're putting 3 receivers to the wide side of the field, taking our personnel over there, and then coming with the shorter pass on the short side of the field, trying to hit a quick hitter. Does a nice job there for about 7 yards.
Nah, I don't mind doing it, but you want this back? Okay.
That was Andrew Ainsworth on the initial tackle there with a couple others helping clean
So
up.
we got a 2nd and 8. They're going to come out in that same formation. They're spreading us out far on that wide side, going single high safety. Quarterback typically looks where he's going to throw right when he gets the ball.
All right, be disciplined.
That's on us
boys.
now.
Be disciplined.
Oh, I
boys.
didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see that we went over there.
I didn't either, but
We had a linebacker blitz, but he never crossed the line.
Yeah,
But the
think
refs
so
have a
either.
difference of opinion.
well, they did the same thing in the last half. Into the last half.
2nd and 2 now.
Yeah, that really does change things. See if they come out. They did run the ball somewhat effectively, more effective through the air, but with a 2nd and 2, they're staying in that same formation. The 3 wide on the wide side, ball's over here on the right hash, single high safety. Looks right,
Straight back
throws
drop,
screen
little
left,
dump pass.
incomplete. All right, so now we got Curtis. This is a down that you love. This is a true tough man down.
I love him.
We
I
got
love
a
third
we
and
got a
short.
3rd and 2, and it's who wants it more.
Bring up 3rd down and short.
Beat the man in front of you and find the football.
Mano a mano, so many times in a situation like this.
Knock them back, get them on their skates, make the play in the backfield. Let's go.
So we've got our 4 linemen with a linebacker up in that A gap. So we're going single linebacker, rushing 5. They're staying in that same split formation. He's going for a pass.
He's pressured.
Oh,
Under pressure.
no!
well
The coverage was
defended.
there. Almost got a deflected.
Well
pass
defended by
caught
Harrison
there.
Martin.
We really
up
got
on the
some
ground.
nice pressure by
Jackson
Wilcox,
Yeah.
and made the quarterback reset his feet. He came back, threw it across the middle, kind of across his body in the middle, which is a dangerous
44.
pass that we defended.
Coming through like Brian Bosworth.
So, hey, 3 and out. There you go. We held them. Now, we're not running that lighthouse position where we keep a a double deep on the punt. We are bringing 10 up front. We know that this punter does it high and does it short. Snaps deep. Oh.
He gets a good one off.
This one's going to hit the ground.
Oh,
Take a nice Dunwoody
catch
return.
roll. Get
away from it. Get away from it. What are you doing?
Yes, stay away.
It looks like the players
That was
went over
well
there.
corrected.
Players got some real-time coaching in on number 36 there.
Josh, that had English on it like your pitching wedge, man, from about 100 out.
Oh.
Zip it back.
The good old days. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line.
Yeah, can't be set up better than that.
All right, so last time we had the ball, it was a 2-minute offense, and we were heavy passing. Now we'll have a little bit of a chance to do traditional offense. Let's see if they're going to double A gap blitz. They are walking a linebacker up. They're walking 2. We put a man in motion.
Shuttle again to Bowden. All right, they're starting to read that one. They're starting to read it. We were successful a few times in the first half with that.
Yeah,
play.
with them walking those linebackers up, I think we're really going to have to go intermediate to downfield to generate some positive yards here.
We lose 3 or 4 on that. 2nd and long.
Yeah, those lateral plays, sometimes a little bit hit or miss. Now, we're going to give them a little bit of their own medicine. We've got 3 to the wide side, 1 tight to the left, single back. They've got a single high safety.
Back to the flat.
Oh, golly.
The big defensive lineman read it, got off his feet, and knocked it down right at the point of release almost.
Now, the good news here on the 36, 37-yard line, this will be 2-down territory, I would imagine. So we don't have to necessarily get the full yardage, but you'd like to, as they proverbially say, get half.
Yeah, 3rd and 14.
Bring up 3rd down and long for the Wildcats.
Oh, golly.
And he's pressured.
Now we may have
right
to
up
punt.
the middle.
Now it's a punt.
Unaccounted for.
And Pierce is hurt. He's slow getting up. A little gimpy. We sent our running back out on a flat pass there, which really exposes that A gap. That'll have to be something that we correct here. Now we will be punting. Quite frankly, they pushed us way back. We threw a punch, they threw a counter punch.
The Wildcats went backwards, and the Red Devils held firm.
Have we been picking up that blitz? Where'd that come from?
Yeah, we have. Our running backs have done a nice job of picking it, but he went out in the flat that particular play call. Snaps away, punt is away.
Good high kick.
Ball's going to hit on the ground.
We'll get a little love on the roll.
We're going to get them inside the 20 to about the 18 or 19. 9 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Dunwoody's up 22-7.
1st down for the Red Devils. They own 19.
Both defenses made a stand there.
Yep, they did.
The defenses said, we will not go quietly into the night.
Make another statement right here. Get the offense back out there and let's get it cooking.
No wind whatsoever here tonight at the stadium.
Not even a puff.
We know there's been some storms around, but fortunately up to this point we've been immune. There may have been a puff earlier.
There was a
You
puffer.
feel anything?
puffer
That's
too.
just
There
me.
was.
That's just me blowing on the back of your neck.
There was.
I thought it was the Magic Dragon. All right, so they got 2 in the backfield. This is when they really throw those fade patterns, but they're going to try to run a sweep, and we've got it. We've got it
We got some
defined.
penetration.
And we
We're
got
gonna
him.
get
Luke
him on the
Cole's got
ground.
him.
Luke Cole.
Luke Cole.
That was just
Tackle for
great
loss.
penetration. And running back had nowhere to go. He tried to reverse field. That's not going to work against our defensive ends.
Yeah, that was closed down.
Luke
from
Cole
the
was
jump.
there to just eat it up.
Yeah, Jackson Wilcox busted that up, made him turn it in, and
Yep.
big number 13 cleaned it up.
Ironically, both defenses are seeing a lot of success from blitzing their linebackers.
Oh, you are.
Here in
You're
this,
watching. Oh, you're
second,
not.
third
Dave's not
quarter.
even listening to the game. He's listening to Bama. Come on, Dave.
Well, he's got family
Let's
there.
listen to a cooking podcast.
2nd and 12 here.
Yeah.
how to make a casserole.
Seeing Max protect
Yeah.
offense.
All right, they're going to bring a man in motion. Quarterback's
Quarterback.
looking downfield. There it
Down
is.
the middle. Take it. Oh, Hard Rock had it. Hard Rock got a mid on it. Just out of reach, but knocked it down. Had enough up to knock it down.
They threw a little bit of a deep post that pattern, which we haven't seen. Nice,
well covered.
Nice tandem defense back there.
Reed read it perfectly.
So now we've got a 3rd and 12.
Get ready for the rainbows right on the sidelines, guys. You know they think,
especially if they come in with that 2 back. But no, they're going to go 2 wide outs to each side. So we got a single linebacker, 2 deep safety. Linebacker's coming.
Looking left.
Quarterback drops it. Now he throws it.
Dumps it out.
Throws it at the line of scrimmage. Oh, and we miss him. We miss him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he had it red. Tough run by number 3, the Red Devils.
He just snaked down the sidelines.
And he moves the chains.
Yeah, the quarterback under all kinds of duress there. All right, 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. First down of the 2nd half.
Big Red got back downfield and helped push him out of bounds.
Stayed in the play.
We're playing a little 2 deep safety. They're going to run the ball against us.
He gets nowhere.
Never a chance.
Lost to 5 yards.
Luke Cole.
By number 12, Noble Butler.
Oh, Noble Butler. All right.
No. That was Lowenstein.
Lowenstein. I got to put my glasses on.
Nope.
Oh, we're going to say all of them?
Come back.
Wait, which one?
That was Wilcox.
Oh, Wilcox.
For
it was a loss.
3 yards.
All right, so,
second long.
We've had them behind the chains the majority of the night. Now, they have made some big plays. All right, so they're coming out with this 3 wide to the wide side of the field, forcing us into a single high. We've got 2 linebackers rushing 4. Quarterback's rolling to the right. He's looking to the right.
He's got a guy.
And that's another first down.
Ball comes out of the end, but he was down.
Number 10 was all alone at their 40, brings it in.
Yeah, they ran a little bit of a high-low there with those 3 receivers where they ran somebody deep and then somebody underneath. Defense did the right thing where you cover the deep man and then you rally to the ball. Yeah. Roll call at the football.
Andrew Ainsworth stepped up and made a nice open field tackle on that.
All right, so now they got the 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide on the wide side. We're walking the safety up.
Oh, they jump.
And they move.
They jump. We'll back them up 5.
6.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
That'll give us 1st and 15.
They found a couple holes in our D. We just got to tighten it up right here.
All right, we got a 1st and 15.
Man, these seats are. You got your nice chair over there. Look at you.
I need a butt pad.
I do too, big time.
He must have been here last night. All right, so here we go. Single high safety. They're in that running formation for the 1st and 15. We're cheating up. We've got our linebackers and a safety in tight. Daring them to run. They do run.
Give it up.
And we get them right at the line of scrimmage.
But now he still falls for 3 or 4 yards.
Fell for 5. Kept his feet moving.
Yeah, we got to. Hey, tough run. Give him credit.
Yep.
Hit him in the backfield.
Still 2nd and 10.
Like I said, I know we're missing Couch tonight. Our defensive line doesn't have quite the rotation that it's had the previous games.
I think that last tackle was a combination of Michael Lowenstein and Mr. Wilcox.
All right, we come out 2 high safety. They come out 2 receivers each way. We fake the blitz.
Shotgun.
There goes that pass.
Going up for it. And he's got him again. He's got him again on the fly route.
Yeah, he just throws that high arcing pass.
Oh, he's hurt.
Yeah, he'll be all right, I promise you. Just a long pass down that right sideline.
They've had it 2 or 3 times tonight.
They're really doing a nice job of scheming the safeties to the middle of the field, leaving those corners exposed. They've got 2 backs in the backfield. Ironically, this is when they've thrown the most out of this formation with the 2 backs in the backfield. Less than 5 to go in the quarter, third quarter.
1st and 10 on our 22.
They're going to try to run it wide.
Swings it out wide left. We got some pursuit.
And we got
And
it.
the gang tackle comes.
Host of tackles.
Pursuit makes it happen. We had 3 or 4 guys in on that.
Wilcox.
Wilcox is flying around tonight now.
Another roll call at the football. You got to like that.
Got it.
16 came up and made a nice play as well. All right, so they're on the hash, which means they're probably going to bring 2 to 3 receivers to the wide side. All right, now they're running a little bit of a stack here with the 2 receivers on each side stacked in I formation. Single back. We're in a 2 safety look. He's going to look to throw it.
He's dancing around. Dancing around.
Good pass to Michael Ware in the middle.
He still gets it out of his hands, completes the pass.
Yeah, no flag on that play, so we've got a good 7 yards.
Quarterback's doing a good job buying time, finding an open man.
And they're just driving it on us. They're inside our 20.
4 yards.
All right, now they've got 2 to the wide, 2 to each side. Ball's in the middle of the field.
That's bend, don't break.
We're blitzing.
Shotgun.
Ooh, and they throw it.
And he still was able to look that in. I thought we were there on time, man.
Me too, yeah. It's going to be a yard short, though, I think.
And that's going to be a 4th down. Another 4th and 2. Another 4th and 2. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. 4th and 2. Big play of the game right here. Defense's line's down on a knee. They're getting a little tired.
Stop here goes a long way.
All right,
Yeah,
they've got 2 receivers out here wide to the right, and they're playing with a tight end. They've got a tight end with his hand on the ground. We hadn't seen that. They're going to run it behind him.
Right the
And we got it in the backfield.
And that's how it's done.
Wilcox.
By number 44.
He might be my player of the game already on D.
I tell you, that was the defensive play of the game so far. Yeah. Absolutely. A solo tackle in the backfield for a big loss.
Got 2 or 3 yards in the backfield and laid him down.
3-yard TFL, Mr. Wilcox.
2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here comes our offense. Boy, can we use a drive right now.
Yeah.
Did you feel that? Did you feel that shift in Mo? I think the Mo just shift.
I'll tell you what, the
we
crowd
got a different quarterback in, fellas. Owen Painter's in to play quarterback. Matt may have landed on his shoulder in that last set. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so here we go. Good run.
Oh, Painter's got it.
And he's going.
Wow.
He goes 10.
Good.
He gets out of bounds.
15 yards.
Looks like they're going to keep Painter in. I think you're spot on about the call on Pierce. He may be a little banged up right now.
I don't see anybody in the 10th, though. Keep an eye on that.
Another handoff.
Oh, we get hit in the backfield that time. They're coming with that run defense. I'm telling you, for us to be effective, we're going to have to be able to throw that ball mid to deep.
So, folks, Painter is in at QB. We're trying to get an idea if Pierce is doing okay.
We had a 5-yard loss there, 2nd and 5. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. They're playing a single high safety. Those linebackers are showing.
Yeah, everybody's coming. They got one guy deep, and he's not that deep.
Play clock's turned off. We're not sure how much time's left. We're looking to throw.
He's got it.
Oh!
But we got a flag or late hit. We might.
Late hit
that
on
might
the
be right on time.
They may have really just helped us there. The Red Devils may have really helped us. Remember, it's not an automatic first down.
Personal foul.
It's going to put us right there on the line. It's not an automatic first down, but they are going to walk off 15, and it looks like we're going to be right there at it.
Intended for Cameron Iris Torza.
I was watching the play. I didn't see the hit.
Yeah, it was a late hit.
Definitely
Quarterback was down with the ball, and not only they hit him
we
high.
got it the